Yeah. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Mr. Ebenezer, Mr. Sharp.
Thank you. Uh just before we come,
Good, 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 good evening, Mr. Sharp.
thank you. Please let's meet our mic. So just before we commence, um, I have to make a very short announcement regarding yesterday's giveaway. The I can't remember the amount of people that won the giveaway yesterday, but none of them have gotten their prizes yet. And reason being that my PA hasn't been available. He's busy with some other stuff, and he sent the and so aside from him being busy with other stuff, most of the winners, I think 3 to 4 of them, haven't sent their wallet address yet, or however they wish to get their prizes. So as at now, none of the winners for yesterday giveaway has gotten their prize yet. But immediately after this class, I'll be sending it out. And thank God, Mr. Ghost is here today, so he's not going to ghost us. Now, welcome to the day 5 of Sharp Academy Free Web3 Educational Program. Yesterday, we had an amazing session with Mr. Las Fabricius, where he shared his inspiring blockchain journey. And today, please let's meet our mic. Yeah, and today, I'll be the one continuing our blockchain topic. And what we'll be exploring today is different types of blockchain and their examples. Different types of blockchain and their examples. Excuse me. Definitely, we should all remember what a blockchain is. Is there anybody that can just type in the chat what a blockchain is, just to make sure we remember what we were taught last class? I think for the past 2 days we've been discussing about blockchain. So is there anybody that can type in the chat what a blockchain is? Okay. Kobels said it's a digital ledger that records transactions across multiple computers. Am I going to accept that? Ledger used to store all transactions across computers. Okay, I'm going to wait for other people to respond. I want people to participate in this class. Okay. Yeah, it's good to know everybody remembers what a blockchain is, or you still have an idea of what a blockchain is. And that's just what you need, the knowledge. You only need the knowledge. So since everybody remembers that blockchain is an online digital ledger, that's enough. That's enough. So today we'll be discussing about the types of blockchain that we have. So I'm going to share with you my screen, and you are going to follow. I'm going to follow up with what I'm sharing on the screen. Today's class is going to be very, very short because the types of blockchain, we are going to discuss the major types of blockchain, and they are just two. Although we have other types, but this I'm going to discuss with you just what you need to get your journey started. So I'm going to share my screen now, and Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. And can you see the slide?
Yes, we can see.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. So this is blockchain technology too. This is the second slide for the blockchain topic. And as I said, we'll be discussing types of blockchain today. So the first type of blockchain is called a public blockchain. This is going to be very simple and very, very straightforward. Because if you already understand what a blockchain is, you should definitely know what public means and then what blockchain is. Just attach the two together and you have your meaning. So I'm just going to read it out here. Public blockchains are open to everyone and accessible by anyone. They are decentralized, meaning no single entity has control over the network. Transactions on a public blockchain are transparent and visible to all participants. So like I said, if you already know what a blockchain is, this should be very simple for you to understand. But for the sake of those that were not around yesterday or day before yesterday, I'm still going to go into details regarding this type of blockchain, blockchain. So my example is still going to be I'm still going to make use of groups. So just this public blockchain. Imagine you are in a field, and in the field there are lots of kids there, and everybody can play together in this playground. Everybody can see the game everyone is playing. All the kids can play together. Like there's freedom on the playground, and it's a very big field that the kids can enjoy and have fun. They can decide to check in. That they can decide to check out. Now, let's relate this to Web 2. We have websites or an application that are controlled by certain companies or organizations, and they decide what you can see and what you can do and what you can interact with. But blockchain is accessible to everyone, just like the playground is accessible to every kid on the field. Anybody can have access to the public blockchain. It is open to everybody, just like a public park. And one person or company has no complete control over it. We can say it is community driven. It's a network anybody can join, contribute, and see what others are doing. So since it's a network, since it's a blockchain, anybody can see. And remember, we said blockchain is a ledger. And what's ledger used for? It's used to store transactions. So transactions on a public blockchain are transparent, which means that everybody can see them. I think that's clear. Everybody can see the transactions on a public blockchain. And this is what we call this is transparency. And transparency ensures fairness and trust among participants. So in summary, public blockchains are just like a big community where anybody and anyone can have access to, just like the name implies, public. Is that clear? I think that was self-explanatory. Even from the name, we can deduce the meaning that it's a public blockchain. Public means something that is accessible to any kind of person. Now, we are moving to the examples of public blockchain. So we are going to be discussing blockchains that are accessible to everyone, including me and you. The first one is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the first and most well-known public blockchain. It allows users to make peer-to-peer transactions without the need for intermediaries. Bitcoin is the first and the most well-known public blockchain. a crypto enthusiast, a Web3 enthusiast should know this. So if you don't know yet, Bitcoin is the first blockchain, and you can also say is the first cryptocurrency. So at the initial stage of this class, you can remember I said cryptocurrency it's a digital asset where okay, don't let me say cryptocurrency. If you remember, I said there are some financial activities that takes place in Web3, which are DeFi, decentralized finance, and you need to perform transactions for a financial activity. Now, on Bitcoin blockchain, it allows users to make peer-to-peer transactions without the need for intermediaries. Compared to Web2, if you want to make transactions, let's say, for instance, now you go to the bank, you have to, that's if you are not operating on your phone though. But traditional finance, you have to go to the bank, then you line up in the bank, you have to pass the money to the, I don't know, the all these bankers, then they deposit it or they send it to wherever you want it. On then Bitcoin blockchain, please let's meet our mic. Okay. On Bitcoin blockchain, there's no need for intermediaries. Please let's meet our mic, please. Just give me a minute. Trying to. Okay. Now that about Bitcoin. You guys can see I wrote something here. Bitcoin blockchain explorer. We are coming back to that. Now the next example of public blockchain is Ethereum. Ethereum is a public blockchain that goes beyond digital currency. It enables the development and execution of smart contracts and decentralized applications. So, similar to Bitcoin, when most people hear about Bitcoin, they only think Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency or it's a coin. No, Bitcoin is a blockchain. Likewise, Ethereum. So, majority of the people that are not well versed in the Web3 world, they'll think, okay, Ethereum is just a coin that we can buy and sell. But no, Ethereum is a public blockchain that goes beyond the digital currency. It enables development and execution of smart contracts and decentralized applications. So, if you guys remember, while I was discussing the decentralized technologies we have in Web3, we made mentions of some technologies. I think we mentioned NFT, we mentioned wallets, and some other stuff. Also, when Mr. Salapo was discussing with us, he said something. He said DApps. If you remember, this is it, DApps, which means decentralized applications. So on Ethereum blockchain, we can build decentralized applications on it, which means the applications you are building will be backed up by the Ethereum blockchain. This is going to be a little bit difficult for you to understand, but trust me, when we start the practical aspect, you are going to understand very, very much easier. We are talking about examples of public blockchain here, and these examples are the most used blockchain in the space. So there's no way along the line you won't get to know how this works very well when we start the practical aspect. The next one is Binance Smart Chain. Binance Smart Chain is a public blockchain developed by the cryptocurrency exchange Binance. It is designed for fast and secure trading of digital assets. Binance Chain's blockchain supports the creation and trading of various tokens. Now, this is Binance Smart Chain. You guys should have been hearing about Binance. So Binance is an exchange. It's a place where you buy and sell cryptocurrency. So this Binance exchange, they were the one that created the Binance Smart Chain or the Binance blockchain. Remember, I said anybody can create a blockchain, but it needs dedication, a lot of skill, and it's going to take time. Just like Mr. Las Fabricius has been building his blockchain for the past 2-3 years. So Binance Exchange is the owner of the Binance Smart Chain, but there's something special in their own blockchain. I'm still going to say this. Remember that the financial activities takes place on the blockchain, which means there are going to be transactions. So if we start to compare blockchains together, they all have different speeds when it comes to transaction. So Binance is popular for its fast transaction. Binance transaction is very, very fast compared to Ethereum transaction. Ethereum transaction is sometimes slow and sometimes it may be fast, but Binance is always very, very fast. We can regard to that as their selling points. So each blockchain has its own special features. And most people always refer to Binance blockchain as Binance scam chain, because a lot of people can go in and create their own tokens. They can create their own tokens or the Binance Smart Chain because the transaction is fast and the cost is very, very low compared to other blockchains. And finally, we have Robuna. Robuna is the world's first green carbon negative blockchain powered by a renewable energy source. It offers blockchain as a service to simplify blockchain adoption for organizations. So Mr. Las Fabricius already discussed this in full details yesterday. If you were paying attention enough, you should understand what this is. So Mr. Las Fabricius blockchain, which is Robuna, nodes are powered by green energy. So these nodes are the ones that makes up a blockchain. They are the ones that verify a transaction. So it's quite different from other blockchains. This blockchain is its special feature is that it is fast, although it's not yet in mainnet. It's not live yet. It's currently in testnet, like I said yesterday. It is fast and it feeds on green energy, meaning it's environmentally friendly. So people that are into the protection of the environment, into sustainability, this kind of blockchain is going to be a target for them because they want to involve in the Web3 sector and at the same time protecting the environment. Okay. Now we are going to go to the next type of blockchain, which is private blockchain. Private blockchains are restricted to a specific group or organization. Access to a private blockchain is controlled and permissioned. Participants in a private blockchain are known and verified. Transactions on a private blockchain can be private or selectively visible. Now, you might be wondering that how is a blockchain private, since we said it's transparent and accessible to everyone. So private blockchains are blockchains that are specially made for an organization. So the concept of transparency and accessibility is it's a very core principle of blockchain technology. But it's important to know that the types of blockchain we have serve different purposes and to cater for various needs. So while blockchain prioritize transparency and inclusivity, private blockchain focus on specific use cases. So, like I said, private blockchains are often employed by organizations and enterprises that require privacy, security within their operations. So this kind of let's say, for instance, now, if an hospital should say it wants to adopt Web3 and they want their data to be stored in the blockchain, that kind of blockchain has to be private. because they need to protect the data of their of the, what do they call these people that stays in the hospital? Need to protect the data of whoever is using their hospital. So while private blockchain may not exhibit the same level of openness as a blockchain, they offer different kind of advantages. A private blockchain is always faster than a public blockchain, and also confidentiality. So you being in a private organization, you can have access to the private blockchain. Since you are in that private company, you are in that private organization, you have access to it, but it's not just open to anybody outside your company. But there might be a time where maybe, I said, if we are to talk about Web2, their transactions are recorded in their own database or their server, or let's say a notebook or a ledger, an offline ledger. If an auditing firm decides to audit that kind of company, they can easily change things or adjust some numbers in the transactions, or the money that is going and coming in the company or firm. But in blockchain, once they decide to audit, even as a private firm, and they have access to your blockchain, there's no way you can hide anything. Everything you've been doing so far is going to be on the blockchain. So indirectly, the private blockchain is also serving the same purpose of a public blockchain, which is to reduce the scam, which is to improve, to increase the level of trust we have for ourselves in the company, and that's just it. Private blockchain are restricted to a group. Public blockchain are accessible to everyone. So I'm going to share with you the file. Okay. I think this should be it. Now we are going to do a little bit of practical. I'm going to drop a link in the group, and let me just, when is Robuna launching? Toyo, Robuna testnet is live, but not yet on mainnet. Mainnet is going to happen in Q4 of this year. That means the last 3 months of this year. That's when Robuna is going to be live on mainnet. Now, we are going to do a little practical now, and I hope everybody is ready for this.
Yes.
I'm going to drop a link in the group chat now, and I would like everybody to follow through the process. Yele Junior, the testnet is public. It's a public testnet. Anybody can go ahead and test it. So I've sent a link to the group just now. And where can we spot this link in the document I sent? It's right here under the examples of blockchain. I wrote Ethereum Explorer. Explorer means to Explorer is gotten from the word explore. So when you explore, you search for something. So you see all these Explorer attached to the examples of blockchain I asked. You might be wondering that, okay, where's the ledger we've been talking about all this while? How can we even access it? These links attached to the examples of blockchain. These are the Explorer. This is the digital ledger. This is what is going to show you the transactions that is going on all the blockchain. Now, we are going to make use of Ethereum as an example, which is why I've sent the Explorer link to the group. That's etherscan.io. Now, I want everybody to click on etherscan.io. You should be getting like this, something like this that I'm displaying correctly on my screen. I'll wait for people to comment that they have done so before I can proceed. Please let's sync our mic. Okay, that's nice. So I'm going to drop. Okay. Who can remind me what I regarded to as our account number in Web3?
Our address.
Okay, nice. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, wallet address. Now, we have a wallet address with us, and we want to access everything that the wallet has done so far. We want to access all the transactions that the wallet has gone through so far. All you have to do is to have that wallet address. Then you can see everything that has happened on the wallet since its creation. So I'm going to drop a wallet address in the group now. Then you copy it. I've dropped it in the group. Everybody should copy the wallet address. I'm doing so too now. Copied.
Okay.
Have you copied it? Now, we'll go to the website, which is the Etherscan Explorer. Then, the place where you see search by address, TXN hash, block, token, or domain name, paste the address there. After pasting, click on search. Are you there? I'm going to wait for responses, so I don't want to leave anybody behind. Please let's mute our mic. Okay, that's nice. So maybe it's because I'm on a PC, but if you scroll down a little bit, you should be able to see something like under an overview. This place I'm circling. Can you see? We have a 0.28 balance, and the head balance in dollars is $539. Can you do that in Web2 just by having somebody account number? Is it possible for you to know the amount that is in the person's wallet? It's not possible. Who is that? Please, I'm going to mute your mic, please. Okay. Yeah, it's not possible in Web2, but in Web3, with the power of blockchain, it's possible. So we already pasted an account number, which is a wallet address, and we've seen that this person currently has 0.278. So imagine you want to borrow money from your uncle, and your uncle is saying, I don't have money. Just tell him, uncle, let me have your wallet address. Then you scan it. Then you know if your uncle is a liar or not. Imagine imagine what blockchain is going to cost. Like, you won't be able to lie about your finances again, which is supposed to be, you're not supposed to lie. So yeah, it's wala indeed. So we've seen the balance. If you scroll down a little bit, you are going to see a section called transactions. Can you see? Transactions. And go down a little bit. You're still going to see latest 2 from a total of 2 transactions. What does that mean? It means this wallet address has only done 2 transactions so far. 2 transactions so far. And the day the transaction started was 12 days ago. All this information, before you can get it, you'll have to go, if it is Web2, with your account, you have to go to the bank. You have to sign some stuff. You even have to wait for hours or days before you can get it. So 2 transactions 2 days ago. If you want to check the details of each transaction, how much came in, was it money received, or was it money sent out? See, now let's start from the first transaction, which was 12 days 23 hours ago. You can see right here that it's in. They wrote in here, which means the money was received by the owner of this wallet address or by the owner of this account number in Web2 language. Please let's mute our mic. Okay, I think the person hasn't muted yet. Please let's mute our mic. I can't find the person. Okay, I think somebody already helped me out with that.
Hello, Sharps, are you there? Boss?
Oh, thank you. I didn't realize my mic was off. Yeah, my PA is no longer ghosting. Thanks for that. I've been speaking for a minute now. I didn't realize my mic was off. Thank you very much for that. That's one of the reasons you have a very a very reliable PA. Thank you very much. So let's continue from there. I was saying, if you take a look here, you can see there are different sections. We have the transaction hash, the method, block, age, from, to, value, and TXN fee. So here we have the transaction hash. It can also be referred to as the transaction ID in the Web2 language. If you are using PalmPay, you should definitely be saying something they call like transaction ID. Can anybody testify to that? If I can testify to it, because I had issues with PalmPay 2 weeks ago, where they asked me to send my transaction ID so they can track the process of my transaction. So this is transaction hash. We call it transaction hash. If I should click on this transaction hash, it's going to take me to a different page. So let's click. Clicking on the transaction hash is going to show me the entire details of what happened for this particular transaction. So clicked. You can click the transaction to the hash at your site. I'm going to go back and click the hash again. The last one, 12 days, 23 hours ago, this first alphabet here, the 0xe89f88, click on it. That's a transaction hash. So if you want to go further and go deep into what really happened, you can just read timestamp 12 days, 23 hours ago. From this is the person that sent whatever amount that was sent to the account we are scanning. And this is the account that received. This is our account, the account I dropped in the group. This is it. Now, how much was sent 12 days ago to the person's wallet? This is it, 2.3 Hertz, which is about $4,646. That was what was sent to this particular wallet 12 days ago. And the transaction fee is $0.6. You've gotten that within seconds. You can never do that in web 2. It's not possible. With checking somebody else's account with just the web account number is not possible. You can never do that. Now, let's go to the okay, somebody is asking about the gas price. Actually, the gas price is like a transaction fee you have to pay before you send out money. So this transaction fee is, please let's meet our mic. This transaction fee belongs to the blockchain. This is Ethereum blockchain. So the gas fee goes back to the blockchain. And mind you, this is different from Web 2. I made mention of this. Somebody asked a question, I think the first day or the day 2 of this class, of this program. The person was asking about the transaction fee in crypto. And since we said it's no way related to Web 2 or how Web 2 finance work, it's very, very different because before your bank will deduct their service fee, their SMS charges, they won't tell you. They won't tell you. You just receive message at the end of the month. Bam. They remove 5,000 naira from your account for SMS charges, blah, blah, blah. But in blockchain, you are going to see the fee yourself, and you are going to have to approve before they can remove the transaction fee so that your transaction can go. Mr. Godwin is saying, elaborate more on this gas price. Gas price is a fee you pay for your transaction. So let's say Mr. Godwin wants to send money to Mrs. Juliet. In the process of sending money, you have to pay blockchain. Maybe that's fuel money. So that fuel money is what we call gas price. Now, the gas price is what you pay. The gas price is what you pay to the blockchain. And yes, Murewa Jube said he thought the gas fee is an incentive to the validators. Yes, but I don't want to talk about validators now because while we're starting the blockchain class, I was telling people we are not going to go too deep into blockchain because I don't want to mess up what we've been learning so far. So validators are the ones that like they approve transactions too on the blockchain and they get incentives for what they do. I think Mr. Laz made mention of this yesterday. So there are different ways to become a validator. For instance, now the validator system for Rubuna, the consensus mechanism they use is POE, proof of N. So I'm quite sure what I've been saying for the past 1 minute is going to be jargon to you. That's why I don't want to go deep into this. As we move on, doing practicals, we are going to understand. So that's the gas fee they deducted for this particular amount. And let me tell you the gas fee. The gas fee is $0.6, which is about maybe 600 naira. And the total amount that was sent out is 4,646 naira. That's about 3-point-something million naira. And that's what they deducted for gas fee. Now, let's go back. Okay, if you decide to check the account of the person that sent money to the address, you just click on this. You see from, just click on from. And you can see the person's balance here too. It's 0.22, and then the value of the Ethereum in the wallet is $449. And you can see the token holding is $206,000. That's that. Now, the second transaction for the wallet, here, you can see it says out. That means money was sent out from this wallet. To get more details about this particular transaction, okay, what's the difference between transaction fee and it's the same thing. Transaction fee and the gas price is the same thing. They are the same, Mr. Raji. Now, let's keep our questions till we finish the class, please. Now, for the next transaction, which says out, once you click on it, 12 days ago, 12 days, 7 hours ago, you can see where the money was sent to. It was sent to this wallet, and the value that was sent out was $4,098. $4,098, and this is an online ledger. This is blockchain. All details are available, and you can decide that maybe you don't have somebody's address you want to check. You can just go through any kind of interactions, any kind of transactions. See, you can see latest transactions here. All transactions that are happening currently are already on the website. Latest transaction, you can see 13 seconds ago. View all latest, see all the transactions. These are the transactions taking place on the Ethereum blockchain. Everything is here. Everything is here. Now, I'm still going to drop another link, and we are going to scan another wallet there. We call it scan. Anytime you want to check a wallet details on the Blockchain Explorer, when somebody tells you, okay, let's scan that wallet, that means you want to check the details on the Blockchain Explorer.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm aware. I haven't started talking yet.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, I'm going to drop a link again. So I want everybody to click on that link. This is bscscan.com. That same address, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I want everybody to go in and tell me the amount that is inside the wallet I just dropped. I want everybody to scan it and tell me the amount that is inside. I want the price in dollars. Okay, I'm just going to check myself. I can't remember how much is there. Okay. I would say nobody has gotten the answer yet. Yes, I'm going to say that. Okay. Hold on. Okay, let me just do it this way. Each blockchain has its own coin. Okay, so let me see that. Blockchains have their own native coins. Normally, they have their native coin. And their native coin, for instance, now, Ethereum blockchain native coin is Ether. That's what we call Ethereum. But the name of the coin itself is Ether. Please, let's mute our mic. Please, let's... Okay. So we have Ether for Ethereum. Bitcoin blockchain, the native cryptocurrency or the native coin is Bitcoin. Binance Smart Chain, the native coin is BNB. Robuna blockchain, the native coin is RBA. Now I want to point something out here. You can see that in Ethereum transaction, you don't need to go back to the Ethereum transaction. You can see here that it displays ETH balance. Ether is the native coin of Ethereum blockchain. and it only displays the Ether balance here. Now let's go to Binance Smart Chain. You can see this first two, it only displays BNB. So in any blockchain you go, they will always display their own token, their own native token first, their own native coin rather, not token. So when you look further, when you look a little bit here under Binance Smart Chain, you see token. Token is different from cryptocurrency. Token is a digital asset that is built on a blockchain. Is a digital coin that is built on a blockchain, and token doesn't have its own blockchain. Now, I'm trying to point out the difference between cryptocurrency and token. Now, I'm not supposed to do that yet, but based on the answers I've been receiving, I think it's better I do it now. So, cryptocurrency are digital assets or digital coins that have their own blockchain. Token doesn't have a blockchain. So, everything you see listed here, they are just tokens. They don't have a blockchain yet. Remember, I said Robona is on testnet, and that's why you are seeing it here. So these are all tokens. And if we are to be truthful, everything in this wallet is about $414. That was why I said nobody has gotten the answer right. So if you are to calculate the total worth of somebody's wallet in a particular blockchain, you have to calculate this and this. I hope that is clear. Okay. Okay. Amoni Odu said is not clear. It's not clear. I'm still going to explain again. Let's start from Etherscan, Ethereum blockchain. This is Ethereum blockchain, and we already have our account number, which we scanned, which takes us to this page. Now, all blockchains, not all, blockchains have their own native currency, and they are the ones we can call cryptocurrency. They are coin. They are coin. They are coin. They are different from tokens. A coin can, before you can refer to a currency as a coin, it has to have its own blockchain. So since Ethereum has, Ether tokens has a blockchain, which is Ethereum, it's a coin. Since BNB has a blockchain, which is Binance Smart Chain, is a coin. So each blockchain explorer is going to display the worth of the native coin the owner of the wallet is holding first, which is ETH. Ethereum displays the first one, which is Ethereum displays the amount of Ether the owner of the account is holding, or the owner of the wallet address is holding. Okay, let me give you another example. I'm going to give you a very better example now. Let's take a look at the sender's wallet. The person that sent money to this account. We already have his wallet address and we are here to scan. Take a look. The person is holding $449 worth of ETH. That's Ethereum token, Ethereum coin rather. Now, the token is holding is $204,000. Why is it that Ethereum blockchain didn't display the tokens among what is here? It's because their own native coin will always come first. Same for Binance here. They only display the worth of the BNB, which is their coin, which is $10. The amount of BNB, the amount of BNB this wallet holds is just worth $10. But the amount of token the wallet holds is worth $400. That's just what I want to point out. So, what brought us to this this long explanation is that if you want to check somebody's wallet, don't check this alone. Don't think this is the whole. You have to check this and you have to check this. If the person is not holding any token, it's not going to show anything here. But if the person is holding tokens, it's definitely going to show. I believe during our cryptocurrency, I think that's going to be the next class on Monday. We are going to be discussing about cryptocurrency, and a difference between a token and a coin is going to be explained there. So if you don't get it now, just don't worry. We are going to settle it in our next class. What we are discussing today is we are just showing us how the online, how the digital ledger is, how the explorers of each blockchain is. Okay. Now we've tried BNB, we've tried Binance Smart Chain Block Explorer, and we've tried Etherscan Explorer. Let us try the Robuna Explorer. So I just dropped the Robuna Explorer in the group, and I'm going to go there now. And yes, this is the Robuna Explorer. You can see all explorers have something in common, which is normally a page, a field where you have to put your wallet address, aka your account number in Web2. All explorers has that feature. There's no explorer that you won't see without this feature, because you obviously have to put your wallet address somewhere. So actually for this, I don't have a specific wallet you can use. So just follow along. I'm trying to put, okay. We are not going to put anything here, but I want to point out something to you. You can see this says Robuna Chain Testnet Explorer. This is one thing we haven't seen in the other two Explorer we've checked. And I said something that testnet means it's not live yet. They are still testing the blockchain. When it's live, you won't see something like testnet there again. Hold on, please.
Shey na network dey. Hello?
Can you guys hear me?
I'm sure we can hear you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. So if you have any questions regarding blockchain technology so far, please ask. And please don't ask me about investment. Don't ask me about how to invest, or I'm not going to answer that. I'm only going to answer questions regarding what we've taught for the past 4-5 days, particularly about this blockchain technology. TOT of trade. I already said a coin has a blockchain backing it up. A token doesn't have a blockchain backing it up. Like all these meme, I believe TOT of trade is already familiar with the Web3 word. So all these coins, like all these meme coin, they don't have a blockchain backing them up. I'd say all these meme coin, all these meme assets, or all these meme currency, they are just tokens. They don't have a blockchain backing them up. It's one of the mistakes I made while I was starting my journey too. I always refer to any kind of asset I see as coin, which is wrong. There's a difference between a token and a coin. A token is not a native asset of any blockchain, while a coin is a native asset of a blockchain. Does Solana have? Yes, of course. Solana is a blockchain on its own. Solana is a blockchain, and we have Solana Explorer, so it's a blockchain. Please let's mute our mic. I'm still waiting for more questions. Okay, Ebenezer Ido, he said, is it possible to use the same wallet address for two different coins? Of course, it's possible. Unlike Web2, where your account can receive only Naira, on Web3, your wallet address can receive thousands of different tokens and different coins. It can receive thousands. Okay, I'm going to do something now. Somebody should tell me how much tokens we have in this wallet, Binance Smart Chain. The wallet I just sent, how much tokens do we have there in the Binance Smart Chain? So the first person got it. He said 103. I got a very low response, which makes me think people are not getting this. I'll still wait for other response. Yeah, we have 10 tokens on that wallet I sent in the Binance Smart Chain. Yeah, we have 103. Now let's check how many tokens we have on Ethereum blockchain. That same wallet. I'm going to drop the wallet again. Okay. Aminulia got it again. He said 45, and I can see other people are getting it. And you can decide to play around with the wallet. You can just check. You can see the first transaction was 1,213 days ago. So it's a very old wallet. That's going to 3 years now. Over 3 years, Seth. Abi? No, it's not up to 3. Abi? Yeah, it should be. I'm not good at math, but yeah. Okay, Rex. Rex said, as RBA is a token on that BSC blockchain, when it goes live as a mainnet, can it still be a token under BSC blockchain and still be a native coin for RBA? I'm not in the best position to answer this question, but there's something we call bridging. There's something we call bridging in blockchain, where you can bridge a particular token from one blockchain to another. So I don't want to go into details, or else we are going to mess things up. I don't want to to stock our head up with unnecessary things that we don't really need now. Can we refer to blockchains like Optimism and Arbitrum blockchains under Ethereum blockchain since they use it as their native token? So, Yale Junior, there's something we call, I don't want to go into details. Ethereum is a layer 1 blockchain, while Optimism and Arbitrum, they are both layer 2 blockchains. If you want to know better about this, because I believe most people asking this question already have prior knowledge about what blockchain is and how the Web3 space works. So, Yale Junior, if you want to get a very good answer to this, you can either DM me, because I don't want to get things messed up, or you can just search for the meaning of layer 1 and layer 2 blockchains with their examples. Exactly. Salawu Samuel got it right. The question is not for beginners. So I don't want to go into details. I don't want to go into details about that, or else I'm going to Mr. Kola Wale Emmanuel, don't get lost. Don't worry. Just stick with what you know. Just stick with what you know. Don't worry. I won't be answering any questions that is too technical again for now. I won't be answering any question. You see, they said you are speaking in tongues. So I think I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do to. Okay, let's do it this way. I'm here to send the attendance. I'm going to send the attendance in few minutes. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for now. Just hold on for the attendance, please. Form. I'm just creating the form. It's not it's not something difficult to do. New form. I think this is a 5. Yes. And okay, I think Telegram username, responses, send, shorten, and copy. So I'm sending the attendance link now. Harmony Odu. It seems you are not getting this right. Okay. How they got the 103? This particular address I tagged you. This address, I'm going to send you an address now. I want you to scan the address in the Binance Smart Chain. That address I tagged you, I want you to scan it in the Binance Smart Chain and tell me what you get. The numbers of tokens there. Please let's fill the the attendance form. You can't find the Binance link. Okay, hold on. I'm going to send it to you. And it's actually in the file I sent before. But I'm going to send it to you now. Okay, I've just sent it to you. Someone asked that it's an inter. I'm not understanding this question. So someone asked that when the money is being stolen and we're able to track it, and if after tracking that we can get the money back. He said yes. And if the money was sent to a set proof. So my question is, how do you identify when the transaction is an inter? What happens is that I remember I said most of the centralized exchange, which is SEX, they always do KYC, know your customer. So before you can open an account with some of the centralized exchange, you have to input your details. I said it that most of the centralized exchange, they do this thing where you submit your details. So once you report that, okay, this money was stolen and was sent to this centralized exchange wallet, they can just check who has the address of the person or the name of the person that has the wallet, and they are going to contact the person via mail. What they do normally is that they will block the person's account and they will ask the person if the person is ready to refund or not. There's something we call KYC. So I'm waiting for Harmony. Harmony, I'm waiting for you to drop your answer here. Kenji Onia, if you are not registered on the website, there's no way you can get the class, because it's only people registered that the mail are sent to, and it's automated. Okay, yeah. Miss Harmony, I've seen the number of tokens, and that's relieving actually, because I don't like it when someone doesn't get what we are discussing. So please, if you are here to understand, you can just please register now on the website. I'm going to type it here. Just register so you receive the next record of the class. And on Sunday, there's no class on Sunday. We don't do classes on weekends. There's no class tomorrow and next tomorrow. But on Sunday, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to send the recordings of day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and day 5 again on Sunday. So please, if you are here to register, because the registration is going to close on Monday. Now, I'm going to ask a question, and as usual, the first person to answer me is going to get something. Then I'm going to ask 2 questions actually. So I don't know the question to ask yet. Which question can I ask? What question can I ask? I'm coming. I actually don't have a question to ask because I believe everybody knows what a blockchain is. So if I'm going to ask, it might be out of what we've taught today, which I think is not fair. So I'm trying to think of what to ask pertaining to what we've discussed today. Mm, okay, I have a question. And the first question is, the data in a blockchain gets stored in what? The data in the blockchain gets stored in what? Somebody got it already, and the person is Yele Junior at Ghost. It's blocks actually. Remember, I said that was 2 days ago. I said while I was giving you an instance that when you are placing a block on another block, there's a special information in that block that only people in that group can have access to, and that's the data. The data is stored inside the block. I'm going to ask just one more question before we call it a day. Okay, I have the last question. Mind you, this question is not really related to what we've discussed, and I'll just advise you to have your Twitter opened. So if you know my Twitter page, good for you. If you don't, it's your luck. I need somebody to tell me the first day I tweeted Sharp Academy logo. I need the date here. The first person to send the date I tweeted Sharp Academy logo on my personal page. So somebody got it already, which is Aminulai. Wow. Just wow. Actually, the person that got this is the person that designed the Sharp Academy logo, or let me say the Sharp brand logo, which is about, I think, 2 years ago. Let me tag him so everybody can see. Let's be here. Is the person that designed the Sharp logo. Yeah. The guy I tagged is the person that designed the Sharp Academy logo or Sharp brand logo over 2 years ago. So I think, yeah, that's true. I'm going to send my Twitter handle for you guys to follow. So if you are not following me yet, please do. And also, after this class, I'm always known for doing research about airdrops and how to get money for free. So if you are interested, you can join. Because of the academy, I've not been privileged to do some researches, but you can check through my pages. On my page, you can see what I've been doing so far. So I'm dropping the link now, so you can follow if you wish. And yeah, Victor Sinachi, you came in very late. I already addressed this. That is going to be sent out after this class, because my PA ghosted. And I think most of the people didn't reply his messages asking for the wallet address. So right after this class, you are getting your giveaway. Everybody we are holding a giveaway is getting it after this class.
Sharps, let me ask a question here.
Okay.
Is it necessary for you to send $5, or can they send their account number? We should send the price to them in Naira, or we should just put them through the process of getting the $5 inside their trust wallet?
It has to be inside their wallet, because everything needs to be accounted for. So if you don't have a wallet address yet, please, Ghost is going to guide you through the process of creating one. You can just send a short YouTube video, or you can just take a screenshot of you setting up one. Okay, I think that's all for today. And today's class was very interesting. I think this is the first practical we had. We have in this educational program. This is the first practical, and I'm glad everybody followed along. So we are still going to have more practicals. It's going to be after we talk about cryptocurrency and crypto wallets. So once everybody has a wallet of their own, we can start doing practicals. And remember, I said we are going to do an airdrop live. So don't worry, guys. And hopefully the airdrop is going to pay all of us. Hopefully. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you all for joining today's class, day 5 of Sharp Academy free Web3 educational program. It's weekend. Spend time with your family, spend time with your loved ones, spend time with your girlfriends, spend time with your boyfriends, spend time with your concubines. If you don't have anyone, spend time with your dogs or your goats or anyone, anything you consider as a partner. So it's weekend, just have fun. I myself, I'm going to be taking days off for weekend. I don't work on weekends. So just have a nice time and be prepared for Monday. Monday, we are going to be talking about cryptocurrency. So, and I think somebody is going to anchor the class. So have a nice time, guys.